And welcome back, everyone. We're going to go over the lesson wrap up and we're going to talk about some extra tips here. And a lot of this other stuff will be in your communication variations and your talking tips. So we're just kind of generalizing this lesson for making an appointment with a friend. Now, the first thing I'm going to cover again is saying I'm sorry. If your friend asks to have an appointment with you, would you like to go hiking this Saturday? And you can't make it, just say I'm sorry. Because your friend wants to hang out with you, they want to spend time with you. And when you say no, you should just apologize. And that applies as well when they're asking you for the day, would you like to meet? If they're asking you, how about Monday? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't make it. And so just always when you're refusing an appointment, always start your answer off with, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't do it. And I'm going to actually skip down to I'd like to. After when your friend asks you about an appointment, would you like to go shopping this Friday? I'm sorry, I'd like to. This is very polite to say. That means that you are saying that you do want to hang out with your friend. You do want to hang out with them and go shopping with them on that day, but something is just something something's going on to where it makes your schedule to where you can't make that appointment. So you may have something else going on, something general. So you can say this. It's very polite to say, especially if you do want to hang out with your friend. Now I'm going to skip down here to the second point, using instead. We can instead, it's pretty flexible here. Um, if your friend says if your friend says, would you like to hang out? Would you like to go shopping this week? Would you like to go shopping this week? Maybe this week, maybe you're very busy. Maybe you're extremely busy and you cannot do it. In that case, you can say, my marker does not want to work. How about next week? How about next week? And then you can write instead. How about next week instead? Same thing goes with day. They're wanting to establish a day to meet up with you, to have an appointment with you. Let's say, hey, how about Friday? No, can't do Friday. How about Saturday instead? Again, instead, we're suggesting an alternative. And it also shows that you do want to hang out with your friend because you're giving your friend other choices. And of course, we also use this for instead with time. How about 1 o'clock? I've got something going on at 1 o'clock. How about 3 o'clock instead? So again, we just use this to suggest different alternatives. Now, I do want to touch a little quickly on time. Now, most times appointments, these are just going to be a flat hour. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. But maybe there'll be some odd times. Maybe, we said 1 o'clock. Your friend may say 1:15 or 1:30 or 1:45. Now we've also got prepositions of time, which is that's going to be in your talking tips. So if it's 1:15, 15 minutes past 1, you can say a quarter past 1. If it's 1:30, you can say half past 1. And if it's 1:45, that means it's 15 minutes until 2 o'clock. You can say a quarter to 2. We do touch a little bit on the prepositions of time and the talking tips, so you can also use those prepositions of time in your answer. That will conclude the making an appointment with a friend lesson, and thank you very much for following along.